Neuropsychology, Understanding the Human Brain, Neuroscience, and Memory. Written by Miguel Vaquero. Narrated by David Molen. Memory Improvement. Techniques and exercises you wish you had known about. Written by Miguel Vaquero. Narrated by David Molen. Chapter 1. The essence and definition of memory. The ability for the brain to encode, store, and recall information is known as memory. Experience serves as a roadmap for future action. Memory includes both consciously recalled facts and experienced details, as well as deeply embedded knowledge that pops up without thought or even awareness. It serves as both a temporary information storage space and a more lasting record of what has been learned. Scientists have identified several different types of memory, including episodic, semantic, procedural, working, sensory, and prospective memory. From the vivid memories of episodic memory to the practical knowledge of procedural memory, each type of memory has a specific purpose. However, there are similarities in the way memory functions generally, and certain parts of the brain, like the hippocampus, are crucial for different types of memory. Personal memories lay in the groundwork for a rich sense of self and life, and give rise to emotions like nostalgia, in addition to their role in enabling people to comprehend, navigate, and predict the environment. The inevitable flip side of the human ability for memory is memory loss. Of all, forgetting is common and occurs every day because the brain is simply unable to store a permanent record of everything a person encounters and learns. Additionally, a certain amount of memory loss is common as people age. There are ways to deal with such loss, including routinely placing objects that are prone to getting lost or implementing memory aids like calendars and reminder notes. However, dementia and other memory problems can cause more severe forms of irreversible memory impairment. Alzheimer's disease is the most common underlying cause of dementia, which is a loss of cognitive function. People who have dementia undergo a progressive loss of function, thus memory loss may start off as slight amnesia, about having just shared a tale, for example, and progressively develop to problems with retaining new information, identifying familiar faces, and other crucial memory processes. A professional evaluation can assist in determining if a person's modest memory loss is a result of natural aging or an indication of a serious problem. A variety of amnesias that are not caused by diseases like Alzheimer's, but rather by brain injuries or other factors also fall under the category of memory disorders. Amnesics are unable to remember the past, retain the present, or both. There are instances where memory loss is irreversible, but there are other transient amnesias that go away on their own. Many people are able to maintain mental sharpness despite the fact that memory naturally diminishes with age. What is their method? While genes can play a part, memory loss can be prevented by engaging in regular exercise, eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and keeping the mind stimulated and engaged. The science of memory also reveals methods by which anyone can sharpen their memory, whether the objective is to do so for long-term retention or simply to pass this semester's examinations. Mnemonic devices, such as acronyms and classification, separating study sessions, and self-testing to aid with memory recall are all examples of short-term memory techniques. Other ways to improve memory include rest and exercise. Some people can teach themselves to remember astounding amounts of information, such as extended word or number sequences, by consistent practice with memory-enhancing techniques. However, a small percentage of people naturally possess remarkable memory skills. Savants, whose excellent memory is accompanied by a cognitive impairment or neurodevelopmental abnormality, as well as those of average
Sample complete. Ready to continue?